150 calories or some shit per beer.
Oh, I make sure every day I consume at least like 50 grams of protein and like at least 2,000 calories of just carbs.
So if you're trying to gain weight, there is like macros that you can like download that will give you the exact regimens that you're supposed to get. Blaze and
hey, so just to let you know, we're live now.
Yo, can y'all fucking hear me?
Yes, we can now.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I can see Blazed in Kung Fu. Is this like some cool Kung Fu?
Yeah, it's new. It's a new thing.
I don't think Blaze wants to show his face.
Say less.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, well, then turn your goddamn camera on, motherfucker.
I don't know how this works, man. Y'all got me on this technology. I'm on a farm in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma. I'm like trying to download Zoom and shit. I don't know how any of this
There's
works.
a button that's like that looks like a video camera that has the X to it right now, probably.
I'm on a phone.
There's mute.
Oh.
Yeah, you muted it again.
Yeah, that was the microphone.
While
we're hashing out the technical difficulties, I'm sure we have to hash out as well.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to mute myself first.
All right, so...
what do you know about fancy-ass cucumber water?
Look at that.
That's how I'm living today.
There it is.
Wow.
Beard
I got it.
Wow, you are almost exactly as ugly as I thought you were going to be.
Perfect. I didn't want to let you down, so I'm glad I came through.
You look like Harlan Williams.
Yeah, well, fuck you too, buddy. I don't know who that is.
He did the Epic Mealtime show on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, put some fucking Jack Daniels on that shit and more bacon.
Hell yeah. Wait, isn't that Harley Mornstein? Isn't that what that dude's name is?
Harlan Williams. Williams. Harlan something.
Harlan.
I think I just downloaded this shit to my computer, which I think is better than being on my fucking cell phone.
The fact that I can't remember that now is going to be really bad because we've hung out multiple times and now I feel like an asshole.
Fucking Noah, forgetting Harlan's last name.
Dude, I think I got it right.
I'm pretty sure it's Williams.
I think I'm right.
That sounds right.
I'm second guessing myself now because you guys made me feel bad about it.
Well, yo, Blaze, you're from Oregon, right?
No, I'm from Texas. I lived in Oregon.
Oregon, that shithole.
Oh, I love it. Oregon's the shit.
I'm just kidding. I'm from Oregon.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm from Portland, but I've lived all around the world. But I'm from Portland and love Portland the most. It's nice. My baby. I'm intrigued about it right now because it's so different than it was before. But I also know why it's all happening right now.
Yeah, I was living in like the Applegate Valley. I was like,
so you were in okay, that's different.
Yeah, I was like as close to California without being in California.
I mean, that's the thing. Like when people are like Sacramento's like Oregon, I was like, Oregon in the South isn't like Oregon. That's
that whole state of Jefferson thing, man. It was the craziest thing when I moved out there. You're like, everyone's growing weed, but they like also love Trump and guns and shit. And you're like, what the fuck is happening here?
It's podunk red, but it's just because it's
15417. Mute yourself if you're not talking.
It's me, dude. I'm trying to fucking. All right, I got it.
It's just small town folk shit. Like people that are in small towns don't understand democratic stuff because they're like, they always want to take my guns, even though that's not always what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's a different part of the country.
I mean, there's undereducated parts of every state, so that's what's sad. That's what happens anywhere. I want people to have whatever point of view you want, but I want you to be educated to make it. I hate people just I don't understand, so fuck it.
I I'm learning some things about Zoom. That was pretty epic that LB coughed and stole the screen from you. That was cool, man. The audio from his cough stole the screen.
Isn't that great?
That's because I wasn't playing the mute game.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's whoever's the most active at the moment usually pops the screen up.
Dude, look, I am curious about my man over here. What do you go by? Do you have a name other than just an Instagram name? First and foremost, I don't think you've ever told me a name.
I mean, it looks like you're looking at me. So are you talking to me?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Well,
I talk to these fools all the time.
Look at this. Mine's obviously right here. Like, I need to. Like, you guys have monikers and shit. Like, I want my moniker up here. Mine's
apparently I'm a number now. How the fuck do I
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say we just changed this like a fucking Jewish.
It's an omen,
number.
bro, for what's to come.
I feel like that's a number that Magneto has in like the scene in X-Men.
All right.
But I'm excited to know all about you in the process of raising the new low in Oklahoma.
Dude, I got here and they already raised it, dude. That, like, no shit, depths are going for like 3K out here.
Fuck off, bro. Really?
I swear.
Road trip.
And look here. This is where we grow them. Can you see out that fucking window?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
I've been watching your story, some of the progress you've made in
and this is where we swim at lunch.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've had some great times touring when I was in Oklahoma. It's fun times for stand-up.
Oh yeah, you did stand up. That's dope.
Well, yeah, I'm actually a professional comedian and writer usually. I'm on a break right now, like Ross. Doesn't mean I can't still just do it whenever the fuck I want.
That's dope, man. That's super cool.
But yeah, no, I've been doing it for 11 years, and when I was in Oklahoma, I always had a good time, and I don't fit in out that way that much. Like, it's one of those places that, like, the only state that I tank in is Texas because we just have different ideologies. You know,
you probably kill in Austin then.
No, because Austin's still fucking. I don't know why people say that. Because it's still
Austin's the new Portland.
No, Austin is not anything like. It's still
Austin's
Texas.
the new Portland.
It's just music. No,
fuck you.
And Denver's the new Austin.
Austin was originally.
Portland wishes it was Austin. Austin scrapes Portland out from under its nutsack before we fucking go to sleep.
Well, here's the thing. Austin was the original place that had the moniker of "Keep Austin Weird."
Austin Weird. Yeah.
So it beats Portland that, and I will say, if you are into certain things, Austin is better. For me, I don't like music that much, and I don't like Texas the way that they do things. So like, it didn't match me. I actually like Dallas more, but like, people think that as from someone from Portland that I like Austin, but I would say you have to like music. You have to like indie music because it doesn't have as big a scenes of comedy or anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up there, so it's different for me, I guess. I was
right.
Like,
well, yeah. I was
like,
love. That's
blessed into the industry, you know. So like, I was sneaking into bars before I could drink, and then I was working at those bars, and so then you get that whole.
That's what I mean.
It's like anywhere, you know. All the night rats all hang out together from 4 until 8 when we get off work. So
that's straight up home love. And then the other cool thing about that is like, there's also like, if you go to places like Portland, or there's a lot of cities like it, there's in New York especially, there's these underground scenes for people that know it.
Right. Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
if you live there, like people will like show you like, oh, but like they're like, oh, you're not from here. Yeah, we don't know any cool spots. This place sucks.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be feeling fairly at home. I feel like you're pretty close to Texas, being in Oklahoma.
Yeah, right. I'm like honestly 5 hours from like where I grew up, and I'm only a couple hours from Dallas and shit. It's nice.
Do you like football? Are you what Texas team do you like?
Cowboys, of course.
Oh, why? Why would you do that to yourself?
They're America's team.
No, they're not.
America.
That changed back when in 2005. Actually,
No,
Who's their team now?
I've always
The
been a
Saints.
Cowboys fan, and I was the only Cowboys fan in my family. I was the black sheep of my family. Got kicked out of my house when I was, so it just kind of like rode with it. And
I respect
honestly,
that.
I like the fact that everyone hates the Cowboys.
I respect
I'm more
that.
than happy to fucking talk to you about it.
Because like for me,
Question.
as long as you stick to your team forever, I think that's cool. Because like the guy that was supposed to be my dad was a Packers fan, and my family was all from Wisconsin, but I'm a Bears fan, and I called them the Cajo Bears when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, that's wrong.
The Bears.
Yeah.
I'm just
Ron,
a
which
Bears,
one?
but I think it's because I'm a comedian. I loved SNL, so I think the Bears skits helped. Like,
Would you take a bullet for Dicka?
yeah,
I'd take a bullet for Dicka. Oh, I'm having a heart attack. A myocardial infraction.
so there's just too much sausage.
What did you want to say, Kron?
So as a Dallas fan, how does it feel to have a no-named rival?
Do we have any rivals?
No, the
No,
Washington.
no name rival.
The used to be Washington Redskins. That's
The athletes formerly known as.
Can I even say Washington Redskins?
I mean, you just did.
Or what are we doing?
So
We might have to
King
bleep it
Kron,
out.
I was actually going to take that differently. I was like, oh, I thought you meant that the Cowboys were so bad there was no rival that would even like consider them.
Oh no! Well, look, I was just thinking, it never made sense to me why they didn't change that sooner, but now it's even fucking more hilarious because they are Washington football team.
No, I saw that. They should just stay that.
I was going to say, I want them to stay that. I think that's the best name ever.
My homie's been calling them Washington area sports team for years, refusing to call them the Redskins.
Well,
they're so non-competitive that it doesn't even fucking matter what they're called.
Here's the real thing. Washington, D.C. is literally just Baltimore. So they should just shut the fuck up.
What?
And just be.
That is a false statement.
That is 100% a false
Okay.
statement.
All right. If it wasn't its own shitbag.
That's
thing,
like saying night is day.
No, it's there. If it wasn't its own shitbag thing, where would it be?
Things that are not can't be.
It is. What state would it be a part of if it wasn't Baltimore?
First of all, Baltimore is not a state.
Sorry, Merlin. Sorry, Merlin.
I would have to say, I'd almost say, it'd probably end up going, they'd split it, half Virginia, half Merlin. They'd have to.
Yeah.
Kron, can you break down a couple quick differences between Baltimore and DC?
I need to be educated. I'm a West Coast idiot.
First of all, when you drive down 295, you leave the land of the Yos and you enter the land of the Mo's. That is the first step that happens. Okay. At this point, there is a change in accent, a continuance of New Balances and foam posits.
Both popular. That's definitely the same.
Not a fan of foam posits, but I like New Balance a lot.
Neither am I.
A complete change in vibe in the city. I mean, you're going from club music to go-go. You're going from, it's two different worlds, bro. It's a 30-minute trip into two different complete worlds.
Hey, well, I'm not saying that there's different worlds. That happens all the time, even in the same city.
So then historically, Washington, D.C. has been its own thing for fucking 200 plus years. So if we're going to talk about...
but it's not a state.
Right. It's not. It's its own. It's the only city out of...
Oh, there's a dog. I don't care anymore.
Hey.
Yeah, the dog came.
What is your dog's name?
His name is Crunch.
Crunch.
He's fucking awesome.
St. Theodore in the comments said, the Washington leather ball thrower catchers.
That's fucking hilarious.
Is it even leather anymore? Because it they're like, it's the pig skin. It's no longer pig. What is it now? It's probably like synthetic bullshit.
I was going to say the best name I've heard for Washington area sports team is the Washington Monuments and calling them the Mo's.
That's fire. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
You get real DC culture involved at that point.
Don't mute DC.
Hashtag don't mute DC. Yeah, what kind of beer are you drinking? Was that a Flying Dog? Oh, Wild Range. Is that man holding 2 dogs on it?
Yeah, it's like a couple wolves or something. He looks like some kind of circus trainer.
Is that a tattoo of Venom?
No.
Oh.
You're just observing everything incorrectly, hardcore.
Yeah.
It's like a knife.
Noah,
It looks like
I had this high moment the other day that I feel like you as a Chicago Bears fan could appreciate.
I like
watching this fucking this bodybuilding documentary on Netflix, and I was like, wait a second. I'm like, wait, that guy's name is Jay Cutler, and then I was like, wait.
Yeah, the big Jay Cutler.
I was like, isn't the
with his
quarterback
slick back blonde hair?
Jay Cutler? And I seriously had like a mental breakdown because I've known who both of them are for a long time and failed to realize that they had exactly the same name. I was literally Googling what their names were, even though I knew who both of them were because they have the same fucking name. It's so weird. Jay Cutler. One of them is
time, Mr. Olympia, Jay Cutler?
Yeah. Here's the thing I will say, that I'm one of the few Chicago Bears fans that actually thinks that Jay Cutler didn't deserve as much shit that he got. They didn't get – here's what Chicago always does. They never get an offensive line to anybody or any kind of receiving core besides when they had Brandon Marshall when they did well. So, like, the thing that Chicago does wrong is it will kill it in defense but have nothing, because that worked in 85, but we have a different league now. They continue doing. They're like, oh, this is bullshit. Like, I don't like Trubisky, but I will still say he's gotten sacked a lot. Jay Cutler got sacked every day, like 6 times a game. I was like, every quarterback plays bad, 6 sacks in. Like, your composure sinks quite a bit.
Yep. You're just waiting to get hit.
He's like a poor man's Tony Romo, bro.
No, Tony, they're the same. It's just that Tony Romo had an offensive line. That's one thing I respect about the Cowboys. They've always had a respectable offensive line.
Well, not always.
No, well, for mostly.
But there was a point when they had
badass offensive line.
Here's the thing. Emmitt Smith lasted till he was 80 years old because of that offensive line. I mean, he went to the Cardinals later, but like,
you want to hear something controversial from a Cowboys fan? Fuck Emmitt Smith.
I agree. Fuck Emmitt Smith. No,
That's right. Lifetime Cowboys fan. You left to go to the Cardinals to break a fucking record. You tarnish your legacy doing that. Fuck Emmitt Smith.
I just think Barry Sanders.
Retired Cardinal. Fuck him.
Barry Sanders retired for respect of Walter Payton because he was on his deathbed. And I just think that Barry Sanders is a better running back than Emmitt Smith. And the fact that
1,000,000%. Anybody that argues that with you is fucking higher than I am.
That's why I respect any Cowboys fan that will say that, because they're always like, no.
Bo Jackson, the greatest running back of all time?
If he could have lasted. But here's the thing about running backs. You have to last. And he decided to be cocky and play multiple sports and go too ham when it's beef. That's
cocky. Bo knows.
He ran the balls. Yes, of course Bo knows. But he got cocky with his talent. He went too hard, and that's what fucked him. I'm telling you. You have to hone it in a bit. That's actually what makes you a great athlete. You have to know how to not hurt yourself. And that's what makes guys like LeBron James being 35. My God. I'm not going deep. I'm just saying.
LeBron liquor over here.
No, I'm just saying, being that old and staying at that regimen is a really difficult thing to do. So, like,
you know what? I fucking hate Tom Brady, but I'd rather use him.
Yeah, I agreed.
He just doesn't get hit. That's another offensive line thing. He didn't get hit very often, so he can last.
That's true.
Like, that's an offensive line respect right there. The Patriots know where you win games. It's on the offensive line.
Dude, and they now have just created their own recruiting because any player will just go there because he knows he's going to win. So they'll just pick up a random dude for a fucking season, give him a championship. Like, all right, I'm out.
What do you guys think about Cam Newton on the Patriots? What do you think is going to happen there?
I mean, obviously, in any sort of playoff situation, the Patriots will lose to the Ravens. So, I mean, it'll go that far.
Well, can the Ravens make it past the first round?
This year, we're ready to win it all. I'm going to sound like a Washington area sports team fan. We're going all the way, baby.
Here's the thing I will say. I agree with that. Last year, I was guaranteed that the Ravens weren't going to go because I was like, it's too young. But I think that the maturity that happened from last year's loss is going to make giant differences for them as a franchise and team now. I'm not a fan, but like I do like Lamar Jackson. I like what they're doing. I respect the defense always, but I think the maturity of their loss last year is going to do a lot for them this year.
Yo, LB. Guess who went to my high school?
Who?
Justin Tucker.
Stop it. Yo.
Yeah, my brother was the center on Justin. My brother snapped the balls that Justin Tucker kicked. Also on that team, Super Bowl winning quarterback Nick Foles.
Oh.
My brother snapped the ball to either Nick Foles or snapped it to the holder for Justin Tucker to kick it.
Oh, so Nick Foles, you think he's going to be starting or Mitchell Trubisky?
I don't know. Foles should start, man. I think he's proven that he can win big games, and he's never really. I mean, the Chiefs thing was kind of a shit show. I don't know that he's been handed a team and from the beginning and been like, "Hey, let's see what you can do."
Bro, he's been kind of fucked over his whole career.
He has.
That's what I'm saying.
So he's in a legitimate battle with Trubisky right now. But you know what?
Is it legitimate?
Yes, it is legitimate. And honestly, the only reason that they haven't got rid of Trubisky is because they traded up for him, and that fucked. And like they cannot get rid of him for a while, like even now still. But I think it has to be legitimate because Trubisky actually seems like he's trying to fight now. But what I want to have happen is I want Trubisky to start because Foles is notorious for injury. So I want Trubisky to start, fail again, have Foles come in, fire under his fucking loins, like I'm gonna take this spot until I have to retire, and just like come in. We're not probably gonna win the Super Bowl. I'm not that ridiculous, but just bring us to the playoffs with Foles, give that legitimacy to get rid of Trubisky finally, then start farming for like a young guy and have Foles be the guy that like trains him later.
For sure, because dude, what is better to bring a young quarterback up than a dude that's been all the way to the big show and won it? You know, everything else is irrelevant. Every quarterback has played some fucking games.
To me, what I hate about modern NFL is the way that they do rookie quarterbacks. Back in the day, every quarterback that's really good right now. Look, think about it. Everyone, they marinated behind somebody that was somewhat known or well in like quarterback history. You know, like Tom Brady was behind Bledsoe. You know, Rodgers was behind Favre. Like everybody was behind somebody, and all these young guys, like there's some that have like made it through, but it's tough. And they're expected to like just make it in 3 years. And they're like, you suck. You didn't do well in 2 years.
Lamar Jackson behind Joe Flacco.
Cam Newton behind Jake Delhomme.
Yeah, Jake Delhomme.
I was sitting here thinking, I was like, what about Phillip Rivers? And then I was like, I think he's just been starting for like 30 fucking years. I don't know.
Like, before I was born.
Do you remember what happened with Phillip Rivers when he started?
He had like 20 kids.
No. Do you remember what happens when Phillip Rivers came into the league? He refused to play for the team he was on. They traded him. He had to be traded.
Oh yeah, I think I do remember that.
Yeah.
He did some John Elway shit.
Yeah, he was like, I refuse to play for that team.
Send me to the Chargers.
He had to be traded, yeah. Also, that shit was fucking crazy. Those egos are so different now. I miss when people could though like be on the same team for their entire career. Like I thought that's a cool thing to me. But it's too much.
Dude, the quarterback for my team when I played in high school wound up getting drafted by the Chargers as a wide receiver, and he showed up to training camp, and he was like a couple credits away from like a master's in accounting or some shit like that, and he showed up to training camp, and he was like, those dudes in that locker room will fucking stab you for a spot on that team. Like they have nothing else, and they will fucking kill you to be on that team. He was like, I was there for about a week and realized like I had other options. It wasn't really that serious to me. He's like,
It's a very specific lifestyle. I mean, also you will know if you like. I played high school football. And I was pretty good, and I remember anytime we played against a quarterback that was actually going to be someone that meant something, even if that meant like they would be like good at college, never make it to NFL. You knew like the way that the ball went past you was different. Like a normal person throws the ball, then the quarterbacks that are going to make it to like high levels, it's a fucking bullet. It hurts your hand.
Yeah. So I played in like the biggest division in Texas. My junior and senior year, we went to the state championship. So my senior year, we beat Vince Young in the Astrodome in front of his fucking fans.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
exactly what you're talking about, dude. He would roll out. He would look like he's barely even jogging, and he's leaving people in the dust. And then with like a flick of a wrist, that ball would sail 65 yards in the air. He'd overthrow the dude by 20 yards, but just watching him throw it, you're like, holy fuck. Like, easy. He looked like a 30-year-old man playing against 16-year-old kids, dude. You're just like,
insane. Okay.
Yeah. My junior year, fucking Cedric Benson beat the shit out of us in the Texas Longhorn Stadium. They gave him the ball 44 times. He had over 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, and their tight end at the time was all-pro fucking offensive tackle Eric Winston was playing tight end.
So you guys just fucked.
Fucking ball, and he would catch it and drag 7 people down the fucking sideline because he's 6'6", 280 pounds in high school. Like, this shit was ridiculous.
That's fun, though. Like, it's fun when you're going to see that talent at a younger age, though. Because, like, I also I got to play against Kevin Love in middle school. And he was 7 feet tall in fucking middle school. So like you're just like, yeah, he's gonna be something great.
Kevin Love was so irrelevant on any of those Cavs teams.
Sort of. I mean, honestly, he was exactly the same as Chris Bosh. He just never made that 3 that won a game. The thing about Chris Bosh
was pretty relevant too.
He was relevant. I mean, Chris Bosh was.
I disagree with all of those statements. I think that Kevin Love and Chris Bosh were both relevant. I think that, like, on the pros and the cons side, like, think about his injuries being relevant to, like.
This is also why I think that you guys hating on LeBron annoys me, because, like, he brought it to game.
Why you think it annoys you?
No, because he brought it to game 6 when Love and fucking Kyrie were injured against the greatest Golden State team.
Can I tell you why it annoys me? And it has nothing to do with them. There was a very specific playoffs where the Cavs and the Wizards were supposed to see each other in the Eastern Conference Finals, and we got robbed. And I have literal proof that we got robbed. I have photographic proof. Like,
shout out the truth.
Memories. Lord, they come up on your Facebook memories every year?
Every year.
For fucking 5 years straight. We've seen it.
Bro, I was sitting at my mom's house watching that game, drinking beer.
Hold up the photo. I want to see this photo.
All right, hold
on. All right. So the reason why I'm anti-LeBron is for the same reason you stated earlier in football. Because remember, people used to stay with one team their whole career. He left to win a championship. Who cares if he came back and won one? He went away to a super team to win a championship. In my mind, he would be in conversation for the best if he would have stayed in Cleveland, grinded it out, let him build the team around him, and he wins. But he left and picked up a Chiefs championship and came back. Now he's playing at the fucking Lakers.
He left because of a horrible management of the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was their fault.
He's got the evidence.
They fucked up everything with LeBron. He wanted to stay there, but like the general manager, he was like, "Give me more players." Like, no, win by yourself. And it's obvious. You look at those teams; they never gave him anything.
You see that time on the clock? You see the time on the clock? Hold on. Can I get it? You see that?
Yeah. I see it. Point two.
All right.
That is actually impossible amount of. Point 3 is what I've heard is the lowest amount of time you can score.
No. It's out of his hands already. Look, there he is.
The ball's already out of his hands. I didn't see that.
Already out of his hands. You see it? It's out of his hands.
Okay.
The shot went in, and the refs waved it off.
Ooh.
The score was 91-94. You remember the I called game?
Yeah. I didn't call bank. I called game.
This was the game after that.
Yeah.
It was bad calls happen a lot. I hate that.
No, bro. This was it. This was when the NBA was supposed to be implementing the review, and they didn't review it.
They're like, nope, move along. That's it. Game's over.
Nothing to see here.
We have a storyline. We have a storyline that we're trying to get along here. Here's the thing. I don't disagree that actually. I remember in 2016 is when I stopped believing that all major sports were real at all. They were just scripted out like WWE because.
Yeah, honestly, I believe that, and what I think is that bad call in the Washington game was actually the Democratic National Committee trying to undermine Bernie Sanders and get Hillary the nomination.
Yeah.
And so because of that,
It was the election year.
happened.
It was an election year. I believe that was 2016.
I mean,
See?
my reason
It's fucking Illuminati, dude. It's all
my reason for the
Illuminati,
2016 thing is like this. It's like I'm a fan. I was happy. I'm a Cubs fan.
And then after that, every other Washington sports team won a championship.
But here's the thing.
Nationals, the Capitals, even the Mystics.
But no. But here's the thing about that year, though.
Mystics.
That was the year.
Even the fucking Mystics.
That was the year that Tom Brady came back and won out of nowhere.
Why are there Washington sports teams called the Mystics and the Wizards?
Dude, it's some spiritual shit we're not ready for.
It's goddamn Pizzagate.
Have you ever tried DMT?
Smoke weed about it.
Have you ever tried DMT?
One time, but I don't think I did enough of it. I think I fucked it up. I'm actually.
What's the?
What was your technique? What was your technique? I'll tell you if you fucked it up.
Well, no, I just didn't. There wasn't enough. We vaped it off, but it was like method of transference was good. It just wasn't
just
enough.
Not enough.
Yeah,
method, but no profile.
Right. And I actually have been looking for some DMT, so I'm trying to raise some of my spiritual awareness. I'm trying to.
No, I think I should just take a trip out to Oakland. I'm sure the boys will take care of you.
Yeah, I mean, fucking goddamn Fancy when I was out there last time. Fucking shout out to the Fancy. He took me to his house. We smoked heady rosin. He gave me a T-shirt. It was great. We saw Myko in the gang, and but he did not at any point offer me any DMT.
That is fucking whack, and he's gonna hear about it tomorrow for me.
Yeah, I had no clue that was even a thing because he didn't bring it up. And I mean, if you, I would think, if I was hosting a friend for a visit, if there was DMT available, I would say, hey, friend, you want to fucking go to the goddamn spirit world?
Yep. Check in on the fucking elves, see what's going on in the control center.
Yeah, I follow the DMT World meme page, and a lot of their memes got me feeling real
hilarity.
Oh my god, dude! The fucking mask, Fear and Loathing one that you tagged me in, hilarious.
Oh, that was you, bro. That was absolutely you.
Just a fine American here, like yourself.
I have two guys. Have you guys ever heard of someone that did ayahuasca and DMT at once?
The same thing. So I've done ayahuasca 4 times. I've sat in the ceremony 4 times. It's the same thing. So basically, the difference is when you like smoke it or inhale the vapor, it's real fast acting. It's really intense, but it's over pretty quick. So ayahuasca, what it is the mixture. So MAOI fucking breaks down DMT and makes it to where it's not. It won't cross the blood-brain barrier and like get into your system. So when you mix ayahuasca, the blend, what you're doing is you're actually mixing another plant that's basically an MAOI inhibitor. So then your body is able to digest that DMT, and it's longer. It lasts longer, but it's not like and all the experiences are different. Like one night I drank like 4 fucking cups and nothing happened. The next night, after my first cup, I was like on another planet. I was like walking by a fucking Rainbow River and like talking to my dead dad and all kinds of crazy shit, and so it's different every time. I mean, and it is a really like spiritual experience. You prep for it. Like, I mean, you do go on a special diet for like the month prior. There's lots of like singing. It's led, the shaman that I was with fucking would like spend half the year in the Amazon and half the year back. That's actually where this came from. This is from the Yawanawa tribe in Brazil. Oh, wow. It's a whole experience, and it's not just
get the best
trip itself. It's like you meet a community, like afterwards you share, you help, like kind of reintegrate and break down your experience. It's amazing, dude. I would highly recommend it.
I've heard nothing but good things.
Yeah.
So there's
honestly, I'll tell you this too. It was the one night was the most uncomfortable, intense, crazy night of my life, and I was a fucking Green Beret before that. So like I fucking felt like I was being held down to the ground. Every square inch of my body being fucking beaten down. I couldn't get water. It was like 3 inches away from me. I couldn't even like call out for anyone to fucking help me. I was just like, I couldn't get up off the ground for like.
I don't like those things because of those reasons. I get
you know what, dude?
Bad parts of my brain a lot.
Oh man, and it taught me a lot of fucking lessons. And afterwards, like it honestly took me about a week to understand why it happened. But like through going through it and talking to other people about it, I figured it out. And
so it's almost really like a therapy. Like
100%. It's not a recreational thing.
So it's a process and
oh yeah.
And it's good for fucked up people.
Yeah.
It'd probably be great for you. I know it's going to be great for me.
No, the last person I saw that did that, he popped up in the news as a bomb terrorist in some small thing in Portland. And I was like, see, some people's minds don't need to be opened.
No, I was like, dude, there's one dude that was in the community that I was in Oregon, and he every single time at some point during it would see Jerry Garcia. Like at some point, every time, and he, a dozen times at some point.
Did he carry a small pouch on us? Did he carry a small pouch?
Right, yeah.
Who's better?
Garcia, man, yeah.
No, it's Andy Garcia. Who's better, Jerry Garcia or God?
They're the same thing.
Who's better, Jerry Garcia or God?
Question.
Yo, did you get the Jerry Garcia unique paracord shoes?
No, but I did have them sent to me by about 30 fucking people, and I probably am gonna get it.
I think I'm gonna get the beige khaki pair, like green pair.
Wait.
Dude, you wanna see something dope that I just got framed? Check this out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I've got like 3 hits of this purple triangle gel shit that's fucking my man gave me. It's been fucking sitting for a minute, but I feel like I need to eat it.
Yo, so I want to ask you about this. Like, do you get like free shit sent to you from like your followers and shit? Because I think I finally reached the level of like getting free shit since just being on fucking Instagram making memes.
Yeah, so I mean I've gotten definitely like people bring me some shit, whether it's like some weed or some beers or fucking like, maybe a t-shirt, like they saw something that made them it's like that shit's fucking cool. It's rare.
Most of this shit is from people.
Really? That's sick. That's awesome. Yeah, that Goonies, that's tight.
But it all depends on what you're doing, honestly, too.
Like, I just make memes and someone randomly cashed out me $40 the other day because I thought I was cool. I'm like, that's dope,
yeah, because
I didn't even have Cash App. I downloaded it just so they could send me $40.
You know what you should honestly do? Set up a Patreon and make special memes on your Patreon.
Yeah.
Because here's what Patreon is. It's just for the people that like the things you make. And if they like it, you can pay you can charge them like $5 a month, and you just have like a couple special things that they get. You can just make like special memes for them.
Like pictures of my butthole?
Sure. Confused OnlyFans.
I mean, that's more OnlyFans, but
all right. Can I do a joint OnlyFans?
Bro, you can just go on fucking OnlyFans and do memes, and then just randomly when you're feeling frisky, just fucking let it ride.
I like it.
I mean, these days you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Maybe you get a meme. Maybe you get a dick pic.
Ooh, you could make it make it like a modern day chatter tube, but like on your Patreon. It's like you make it a dick pic, you make it a new meme.
Yeah, but you can't just like
or a butthole, whatever.
Yeah, but you gotta like do like cool shit, like make like a photo of like some shit around your butthole, right? Like put your dick in a hot dog bun and put ketchup and mustard on it. You gotta do random different shit. You can't just be like, hey, here's my dick. Hey, here's my butthole.
Hey,
this went really far left, really fast.
I'm just saying, you can't.
You can. It's just not as going to be as good. Put some fucking art in that bitch.
Why did it sound like somebody's doing whippets?
I don't know. He muted and just got the fuck out. He was like, "Yeah, I'm out. That was too much."
Oh man, fucking white people.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, Saint Theodore has come up with some really good info in the chat.
No bullshit. I was just reading through it.
Yeah, people say they've had DMT-like experiences from nothing but meditation. Honestly, don't know the accuracy of that. I've heard that too. I mean, they like say DMT's in everything, like it's in like grass and your body.
Why can't I see the chat?
It's on YouTube.
It's on the YouTube. Oh, Sideshow.
What's up, y'all?
My man.
My bad, yeah, I was doing something. I wasn't doing no fucking whippets either.
It sounded like whippets.
What the fuck is a DMT?
DMT is
That's some hippie shit.
yeah, it's
I like hippie shit.
So my man was I don't know if you heard him talking about it, but
it like brings out everything you ever needed. It brings you to a spiritual world that you can never explain fully, apparently.
yeah.
This is from the outside. It's different than peyote.
Yeah, because peyote is still more in that realm of other, you know, like
I can still explain a peyote trip, apparently.
Yeah, your visuals are more drippy rather than fucking loopy and breathy, you know? Like
I enjoy peyote except for the throw up part.
Yeah, well, find me some peyote because I need that.
Oh, dude, when we go to the West Coast?
Okay, sweet.
You just need to go to the West Coast.
Yeah,
the West Coast has everything.
That's what I've been trying to say. So,
well, all that shit either grows in Oregon or like or nearby.
Make a list for me so I can make some preparation happen beforehand.
Oh man, preparatory.
I can get it's Oregon, man. I can say all the Northwest. Just think of that.
I could use like a good Oregon psychedelic journey.
Everything.
Will we be out in the woods? Could we be in the woods?
Anyway, the woods are always 15 minutes away in Oregon. No matter what. Even if you're in downtown Portland, 15 minutes, you can be on a hike for hours with random shit going on.
Sideshow, if you got any DMT questions, Blazed over there is the guy.
For the DMT shit. I like to try shit like that. I'm gonna go look for it now.
Well, dude, it's crazy.
I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look some information on it first. And then I'm
gonna say,
look for that shit.
With DMT, you want to have someone guide you through it the first time.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things. It's like it's kind of like more spiritual, but like it is a deep hallucinogen, but it's like a very spiritual version of it. So they like there's like a guided tour usually that people want you to go through the first time.
So if you ain't got somebody who used to it, you might end up in a fucked up place.
I think so. I think that I haven't tried it. I don't like things that get me that deep. Like I've done acid and shrooms, but I don't like.
It's worse than acid and shrooms.
It's different. They're different. That's all I've heard. It it brings you to different worlds. Like people like you can't explain it. You're just somewhere else.
Oh, so it really puts you in a spiritual world.
Like some shit like you see yourself outside of yourself kind of shit.
I mean, the first time I smoked weed, I'm not gonna lie, that's what happened to me. But that's because
hell no.
No. Here's the truth. My friend came over and we were in middle school, and my brother is like 9 years older than me, and he's an asshole. And he had this pipe that's full of resin. And my brother, we scraped the resin, and then he had us hit it out of a 6-foot bomb. So the first time I ever smoked weed ever in my life as a fucking teenager, like a young teenager, was out of a 6-foot bomb. He had me milk it to the top with yellow smoke with resin. And then I would just cough for like 45 minutes. And when my friend did
you
that
smoking resin in middle school?
So my friend did that as well. Then he called his mom crying. And my brother was fucked up at that too. So he was just like, put him outside, we're leaving. And he
said, put him outside.
And
I remember smoking in high school. Little ass blunts. I was so high that I had to go lay down.
But no, so we went skateboarding.
You said you smoking resin in middle school.
That's what I mean. We went skateboarding, and I literally saw myself like outside myself, just like, oh no, what the fuck is happening right now? Like I just saw the skateboard like on the ground from 10 feet up. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, I was aggressively high.
Yeah, that's that aggressively too high. We think you're gonna die and shit.
Yeah,
I can't get that high no more.
No,
I don't think I can get that high anymore.
It's hard. Yeah.
Come hang out with me sometime and we'll try.
I'm telling. I mean, you'll never get as high as you could unless you take a long break. Even if you try to get a massage you want to, you can never get that high unless you take a long break again.
Yeah.
Like it's just middle school high is a thing. Like or like whatever you started.
That school high is a different monster.
Yeah, like it's like
Noah, tell him about the first time you ever did acid.
Oh, the first time I did acid in 3rd grade?
Yeah, that time.
So my brother, that same shitbag brother gave me
yeah, your brother the man. I'd fuck with your brother. My brother was a pussy. I was younger than my brother, and I used to do everything. He used to try to tell on me and shit.
Well, here's the thing. I did a lot. Like, you're not supposed to do certain things. Like, my brother gave me acid when I was in 3rd grade. He was just like, put this piece of paper on your tongue.
3rd grade? What?
He was like, put this piece of paper on your tongue. And I was like, sure. And then at first it was awesome. He was like flicking a lighter in my face. And I was like, these tracers are dope. And then he was like, bring me to this. He was like, let's go to this park. And my older brother had convinced me of like aliens since I was a kid. And when we got in the middle of this park, because it's called Lost Park, and there's this forest everywhere because it's fucking Portland. So it was just like a woody place. And all of a sudden I saw aliens start landing everywhere, like ships just start landing everywhere. I was like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Ah! And this guy, the crazy thing about him was he was doing every drug every day. He was on like acid, mushrooms, fucking he would get like 8 uppers, 4 downers all at the same time. Then he would just at any time he wanted, like, I'm gonna go sleep now. Like, I'd watch him whale like a bunch of coke and some like fucking crack, and then you do some crack, and you're like, I'm gonna take a nap.
What the fuck you take a nap after that?
And then so what happened was I get home finally after the terrifying alien situation, and I'm sitting flipping my TV remote because the traces look really cool, and like still freaked out. And my oldest brother gets home. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, he had me put a piece of paper on my tongue. And I was like, I'm starving. Because there's 2 options that happen when you do psychedelic stuff. Like you either are no food ever, or you're just like empty. Like it depends on like what stage you hit.
I look at food and I'm like, oh, I can't eat that. Oh, that's doing too much right now.
Why, like, I choose all the stuff that I know that I want. So I always drink the same juice on my trip, and then I always get like fucking sour gummy worms and like shit that I know is gonna like feel weird and like taste good. You know, like it's all about the experience. I'm not gonna sit down and eat a steak dinner.
So he brought me to Taco Bell, and I just ate 13 soft tacos, and I still felt empty. Like I remember, you know what the worst part of this whole entire thing was though? It was actually a school day the next day, and my mom is an awful person that didn't believe anything. Also, didn't give a fuck about anything, and I tried to call. I called her. I was like, I can't go to school today. She's like, why? And you don't snitch on your older brothers. You don't do it. So I was like, I don't know. I just can't. She's like, you're fucking going. And I tried to walk to the bus stop, and I fell halfway and just had to lay on the ground. And I laid there for 3 hours until one of my neighbors was like, what's wrong? I was like, I don't know.
Man, you was taking fucking acid. You might as well ditch school. You're a grown man.
No, I was crying. Because a come down, like the trip was fun. The come down of acid as a child is not cool.
I'm pretty sure.
I was paralyzed on the ground. Like I couldn't move. Like when I fell, and I was just like and yeah. So like when the neighbor came, he was like, "What?" I was like, "I don't know. Everything's wrong."
He said everything's wrong.
Bro, I gotta be the person who takes the random part out of the story. I'm just continuously thinking about the type of people that were cooking crack in Portland in the 90s. Bro.
Man.
Bro.
Fucking elementary,
God.
middle school.
Everyone always talks about like eating acid in school. Bro, when I was in high school, the last place I ever wanted to be on acid was in fucking school.
Yeah, that's
Man,
the worst place.
I used to be high and off weed in school, feeling fucking crazy.
Oh.
I know you felt the fucking
Yeah.
The worst thing for me was like
Christ.
I drank a lot of 211 before like football practice.
What?
Dude, I'd be like 240 deep before football practice, quite a bit.
Hold on, you weren't in middle school though, right?
No, that was high school.
Oh yeah, high school. We used to walk through the school with Jen all fucking day long.
That's what I mean. Like
Especially
high
in
school.
the summertime, motherfuckers was passing out in the hallways. Shit was bad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was playing really good high school football while being fucked up on so much alcohol. I remember the worst time though. Like my buddy, like, we did a chugging contest, but then he ate 7 double cheeseburgers from McDonald's for our game.
I'm not sure who Saint Theodore is, but he is killing me in the fucking comments right now.
Oh, I thought this so good.
He's like, I remember tripping in school and got up to leave, and the teacher was like, "Where the fuck are you going?" And I looked at her and was like, "I'm going to try my clothes. I'm soaked in water."
What did the teacher say to that? Did he say what the teacher said?
No, there's no response, but I'm sure he'll put one in there. He'll put one in there.
Jesus Christ.
The suspense is killing me.
One of my favorite tripping foods is golden berries. If you've never had them while you're tripping, go get some and go trip because they are fucking one of the most magical tripping fruits you can ever eat.
I was like, it sounds like cereal almost.
Golden berries?
Golden berries. Actually, Baltimore, like if you go to a Giant, the Hood Giants always have them for some reason. It's random, but it is delicious.
I've never heard of it. Is it a real fruit? Is it a fruit?
Yeah, they're called like Cape gooseberries, but people call them golden berries.
I've never heard of that in my life.
I never heard of it either. And then a friend of mine brought some over one time, and literally blew my mind with how delicious these things were. And they just have this weird texture on the outside, and like it's almost like a natural gusher. Like, you know how it's got like...
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, man.
You had to be high. Was it just that one time when you tried to math for that?
Oh, bro. I make sure
gusher.
that I have them.
That thing's be a natural gusher. Ever.
Every time I
That's the most unnatural thing ever. A gusher is like the most fake thing ever. I don't want a natural version of that.
Bro, trust me, you like fucking do. Especially in the summer, it's just fucking sweet and delicious. It's fucking phenomenal.
Only psychedelics I ever took was mushrooms. I can't eat shit on the motherfuckers either. Can't eat nothing. I usually don't eat shit before I take them, so I try to feel the most effective possible. Small shit, maybe like water and fruit. That shit fucked me up a couple times though.
There's nothing wrong with eating before you do things.
Really?
No.
I always think an empty stomach makes it happen faster.
I mean, if you were trying to like get fucked up on alcohol, that's a good move. But you should, with any drug, you should probably eat first because you won't be able to after. Yeah. At least with alcohol, like you'll want to eat after. But usually with drugs, you just pre-eat and you'll be good.
Yeah. All right. So I got a question. What is everybody's favorite way to eat mushrooms? So typically I just eat them out of the bag, but the best was in high school. We used to fucking open up ice cream sandwiches and we'd put them inside and then put the top back on the ice cream sandwich and eat them like that. And that was pretty fire.
Damn.
That sounds cool.
I never fucking did that.
I mean, I
put on like pizza and shit like that.
Yeah.
I always remember people liked the Reese's peanut butter cups that they would make, but for me, what I like to do was I'd go to Dairy Queen, get an Arctic Crush or like a slush puppy.
Yeah.
I just put it in a slush puppy and like chug it down. Just because I don't know what it was. Like the refreshing, like cold mixed with the mushrooms just like worked for me.
Dude, I for a long time would just either make tea or just eat them. And every time I would eat them, I would just hate eating them because they're fucking foul. A couple weeks ago, I ate a whole bunch, and what I did was I just blended it up in like a tropical fruit smoothie.
Yeah.
Walking around the neighborhood, drinking my smoothie, smoking an L. Next thing I know,
no mask.
No, fuck no, Maz. I spent like 6 hours with my face in my yoga mat, bro.
So yeah, I mean, essentially, that's pretty close to the Arctic freeze thing I did. I just didn't have the technology to blend it up as a.
I had chia seeds and hemp seeds and all sorts of good fucking shit. Mango chunks.
We were on.
Yeah, that's what I do every morning.
He wasn't thinking about shit like that. He said ice cream salad. You fucking being a fucking gourmet chef.
Well, that's me at 32. Again, before it was either tea, or if we were just like out and the mushrooms were there, it was just literally just choke them down.
Really, you didn't try to find anything to add with that?
I like for some reason, like I literally feel like an idiot because no, I didn't. I never even like thought to.
But here's the thing. Oh, you didn't think to? Because I was thinking like, were you guys this young, like trying to be badass? Like we don't need shit. It's like I did it with like when I took like pills when I was a kid, like aspirin and shit. I'm like, I don't need no water. That's how cool I am.
Yeah, I would have like a water chaser. That's it. Like that's all you deserve.
Shit, man.
Were you just so excited that you had drugs?
Oh, I mean that was definitely a big part of it, and I would
I think that might be more.
But then a lot of the time too, I would just have like a bag of shake, like mushroom shake, just that was like left over, some extra, and I would literally just start digging out of it and just like throw a bunch of fucking mushroom dust in my mouth and fucking knock back some water, and that was a wrap.
Shit,
that's awesome.
I've
never been in the mushroom game that deep. I prefer LSD over mushrooms every time.
Acid,
never fucking tried it.
It's controlled more for me. Like even if I get deep into a trip with LSD, I'll like know that I'm on it. I'm like, oh shit, the floor is maggots. I'm like, oh wait, I'm tripping on LSD. Whereas like if I trip too hard on mushrooms, I just get lost somewhere.
Dude, I agree. In some senses, I definitely think there is a tougher mental element to mushrooms.
Yeah.
But I feel like the acid can have such a sharp edge to it. Like I'm on one side, I'm like happy and loving life, and then like, but there is a part of me inside that is prepared at any moment to stab somebody.
That should be any time.
I think that's the East Coast in you, man.
Like at any given time, like
that doesn't happen for me.
The thought process escalates to like, well, if you stab them, there might you can easily avoid this situation.
Fucking like the night that we finished watching the Crunchy Black interview.
Oh,
and we opened the doors.
I love Paul, man. Paul always looked out for me. Paul always looked out for me.
So remember, as soon as we opened the doors.
Oh, bro.
Right, like that. It's just like that. It's every time.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
We'll bring it to speed. But it was insanity, and we were on acid.
I know the Crunchy Black
we watched the Crunchy Black DJ Vlad interview for like an hour.
What'd you say, Glad?
What'd you say, Glad?
He cut you as a motherfucker, ain't he? That motherfucker used to get on songs and just ruin them. He used to just get on there and say the most ridiculous shit. He used to say the most ridiculous shit imaginable.
If you enjoy somebody saying some ridiculous shit, go and watch the Crunchy Black DJ Vlad interview.
But I highly recommend you're tripping on acid because it is
fucking amazing on acid.
Like, it's the only way you can understand it, honestly.
It has it's definitely like multifaceted that you get the inner layers of the insanity with the
I refuse to watch it unless I'm on acid.
Unless I'm on acid, I'm not watching it.
I will say, have you guys heard of the show Happy at all?
I think I heard it. Is that with the little fucking cartoon thing?
It's Patton Oswalt. It's like the cartoon, like imaginary
I think I tried to watch one episode. Turned it the fuck off. I don't know why.
And Chris Maloney, the guy from like Law and Order SVU, is the main
I like
guy.
F is for Family.
But here's the thing about it. So my friend convinced me to try ketamine, and we watched that show on ketamine. Fucking special. It's the best thing ever.
I feel like a lot of shows on ketamine could be very
special. Here's the thing. It's an insane show. It's based on a comic book, and it's like a dark, crazy show, but based on like weird ass shit. Like Santa Claus is this evil, dirty, homeless Santa Claus steals this girl, and her imaginary character.
If I'm not mistaken, it's kind of like the original story of Saint Nicholas. It's kind of like a evil, dirty old man.
He used to kill kids, right? It's shit, motherfucker.
I thought that was Krampus.
Can I just interject with some of the chat? Baltimore Doug, I ate 2 hits back in 99 or 2000 in 8th grade homeroom, and it was horrible. I called my pops and told him what was up.
8th grade homeroom.
Bro, you said what was up.
God damn, 8th grade.
I told him what was up and to come get me. The old school floors were insane. It was wild. St. Theodore replied, 8th grade legend. He said, chew up a mouthful of goldfish till they got mushy, then toss a cap in your mouth. That's an interesting way to eat mushrooms.
Okay.
Yo, I want to know what happened to St. Theodore with his water-soaking
With the
teacher. He's replied to like 3 things and hasn't.
Hey, also, I
Right,
think
sitting there straight to the noose.
as we wait for that reply, we should ask the audience. They should have a moment right now. Like you ask them some questions or have them ask us some questions, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
send us pictures of your titties.
definitely.
Definitely
Definitely.
pictures.
First and foremost, let's do that.
I'm on board with that one. First time I've seen Blaze the Confused pop up in a minute. It's like titties.
I
Just
really
here for the
feel as though I
titties,
wouldn't
man.
expect anything different.
No, that's what I'm here for.
With that name, I love that name, man. I just
Thank
watched
you,
that.
thank you.
I just watched that movie again last night, and it never disappoints me.
I mean, that shit was filmed in my hometown. I partied at all those spots. I know where the Moon Tower is.
Dude, when Ben Affleck is the best thing
I grew
ever.
up. And him and Matthew McConaughey, dude, both of them.
Matthew McConaughey was made in that movie, but Ben Affleck is special because like he plays that dick character so good.
Oh yeah, dude, O'Bannon. Fuck that
He's
guy.
made his career off that character.
But I also think he actually like when that bucket of paint got dropped on him, it actually messed up. And I think it like broke his toe or something. There's something I read.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing something about
He
that.
got hurt in some way on some scene.
He would bitch about a
What's
broke
so
toe.
funny is that like our football team, like we thought we were that team, you know. So everybody would get out of school after 7 periods, but all the seniors took 7th period off, and you would just see all the seniors run to the parking lot, get in like 5 cars, drive around and get high as fuck, and then come back and go to football practice every fucking day.
Yeah, so
We're like, I mean, that's how it was.
I
But
think that happened everywhere.
they didn't give a fuck
Yeah.
as long as we won. They're like, oh, you guys win all the games. We don't give a shit what you do. Like,
I just use school as like a vessel to meet up with my homies to like
exactly.
go
To
smoke
get high.
weed, and like we would go to College Park and go to this like music store and just try different guitars all day, and then go to band practice.
Did anyone here ever go with your friends to like Best Buy just to play video games? Just to
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Like,
yeah.
Walmart or whatever, yeah.
Definitely.
Walmart, Best Buy, Target. Like, dude, I remember doing that so much with my friends. They're just like, we're just
Free
high.
We used to get high and do
back
that
in the
shit.
day.
There used to be like people waiting to get on the fucking game afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, people would get mad. They're like,
Yeah.
we're waiting because
Give up the sticks.
Fucking thanks a lot, COVID.
To play
Fuck that
fucking-
up for everybody.
He said, "Thanks a lot, COVID."
to play fucking Madden 2008 on fucking demo and shit.
Hell yeah, you only get the 2 teams that won the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
The 2 teams that
Super
went to the
Bowl
Super
teams.
Bowl. You play the motherfuckers over and over again.
Yeah. Well, the switch this time. You're the Cowboys.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Motherfuckers used to get mad. Those motherfuckers been on the game all day.
Dude,
I think about
Motherfucker,
playing
we're
like
in Walmart.
Nintendo 64 in the Sears game section way back.
I'm
in
not
the day.
that old, man. Nintendo 64 was in the fucking basement. I didn't even know they had those. In
Yo,
I didn't know they had
God
demos in
damn
there.
it.
Original Nintendo, bro. Regular Nintendo. I remember getting that shit, bro.
I remember.
Yeah.
So I had the benefit of my brother being 9 years older than me too. So like he was a bigger gamer too. But like we had the Atari, we had every console. But I remember first football game, you know, being like Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, Bo Jackson, baby.
Like you just sit there.
This is fucking horrible.
Bo Jackson, man.
But yeah, if you had Bo Jackson, you could literally just run around the field back and forth, and nobody could tackle you.
Nostalgic video games. I did Smoke Noah and the Lord the other day in GoldenEye.
Oh, my controller was broken.
Okay.
Fuck that.
64?
My controller was broken. No. That shit
Honestly,
all of the controllers were broken, and I won by like, bro, like it was like a 6-kill gap between.
Mine didn't even work.
to be fair, I was way off. Kron punished me. I got whipped like a boy. I got whipped like a fucking. I can't even make these comments anymore.
I told you it was gonna be harder than you remember, and you're like, "Nah, bro, I got this." And I was like, "No, you don't."
We were like standing there just shooting at each other like some fucking retards, and it was really bad.
It wouldn't work.
My controller worked fine. I had no excuse.
Yeah,
I literally didn't. But honestly, I probably would have lost anyway. I know that game is harder now than I can ever do it, because that one control thing is so different than what we're.
I have a solution.
If anybody out there has a copy of Diddy Kong Racing for the
I haven't played that shit in so long.
I will fuck some people up in that shit.
We are
you
waiting.
You said the same thing about fucking GoldenEye, didn't you?
No, I did not. I admitted that it was going to be harder than the people remembered.
Actually, the whole time he was kind of a negative Nancy. It's not even going to be fun.
That shit used to be fun as shit.
Way higher than my double.
No, GoldenEye is not going to be as fun as you think it's going to be, but Diddy Kong will be.
I found a solution. We need to get GoldenEye for the Wii with the gun attachment, and then you do it. That's the way to do it, is using the Wii.
Oh, y'all was playing on the Wii?
No, we were playing on 64, but like I totally didn't even remember controls. I'm like, yo,
controls. It's 3 buttons.
Yeah, it's like a
fucking. Are you kidding me?
The way that you move.
No,
you had it on that when you press the Wii.
No, King Kron. No, it is known far and wide that the N64 controller is literally the worst controller of all time.
It gave most of us like arthritis.
Yes. It was horribly made.
I understand what you're saying, but the thing is it's still an even playing field. There's no C buttons necessary. They're fucking straight up A, B, Z, the stick.
What do you mean? That's how you go into a prone position.
Oh yeah,
bro. I was gonna say there's all kinds of things with C buttons.
When you're kneeling as Odd Job, nobody can hit you, bro.
You could, we used to play on
in multiplayer, the way we were going at it, you're telling me that you were utilizing any of those skills as a reason for getting killed.
I was just floundering. I was floundering the whole game. I knew it was going to be bad, and I lost.
He said, I knew it was going to be bad.
Diddy Kong's got the fucking, like, heat-seeking rockets and shit.
Bro. Oh, dude, Diddy, you're going to get fucked up the same way I fucked you up in Mario Kart.
Bro, I was going to say, that's a different kind of mad. That's not your control, man. That's just like fate fucks you with a blue shell out of nowhere, man.
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
I was winning with all the skills, and boom, it was
Mario Kart was 50. Diddy Kong was like 26.95. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
So
Diddy Kong came with the
way better.
That shit did come. It came with the 64, right? The Diddy Kong and shit. Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah,
it was like the fucking
combo. There was like the early cheap combo pack, because then they did the Donkey Kong one with the expansion pack a little bit later.
Yeah, the green joint.
There was there had so many, because like I had the Pokemon one.
Bro, we also need Poké Stadium. We need Pokemon Stadium 60.
Damn, I forgot all about that shit too.
That was the one that I had. I had that 64. It was a Pikachu like 64 for Pokemon Stadium. And it was like a special edition.
I like Pokemon Snap.
That game was fun.
I like Pokemon.
What the fuck is that?
Pokemon Snap. They're making another one. You just went on a roller coaster and took pictures of Pokemon, and you're trying to take pictures.
I remember that shit.
Oh shit!
Here's the cool part about that game.
Drill.
Here's the cool part about the game. If you were badass, you could bring in your memory card thing to Blockbuster, and they had special shit there. And like they had special snap shit for that game at Blockbusters. So if you went there, you get like special shots of Pikachu and shit. It was stupid, but at the time, fantastic.
Oh, I think I remember what the fuck you're talking about. I think I remember what you're talking about. Just was pictures and shit.
It was
right?
a very slow
you
roller
just went on a
coaster.
roller coaster and just took pictures of Pokemon like in the wild, but you got rated about
You
how
had to pay
good
for
of a-
that shit?
That game was a full price game, man.
You had to, like, you were working on like fucking framework, right? The centering had to be intact. You had to get them out the shadows and shit. You had to like
Full fucking picture.
the bushes.
You'd have to throw like a rock to get the Pidgey to move.
You have to like throw like bait and stuff to like get them to do like the right thing.
Like, who the fuck made this?
Nintendo.
Like,
Nintendo cash cowed off that lesson.
If you got the picture of Mewtwo like doing his thing,
I don't even remember Mewtwo in the game. I think you might be talking bullshit. I don't think Mewtwo was in the game.
LB. I know it was gonna go here at some point. I just read some crazy shit. So coronavirus, world's going crazy. I just read that now the LA County Mayor Garcetti announced that in houses that throw parties, the city will shut off the power and the water. How do you feel about that?
Are you fucking serious? Man, they can do that. We already gave all the rights, so fuck it.
Well, how do you feel about that? It's not what they can and what they can't do. I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's obviously nobody fucking feels good about that. Like you're talking about people, like it's all just compliance.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that though? Like, this shit fucking crazy.
You look at
world's going to hell.
You look at countries like
crazy.
Like, dude, the virtue signaling is crazy, bro. Like, really try.
Dude, you saw that thing I posted today, right?
Yeah, I didn't post
about, like the different like narratives that they're gonna use to push it.
Yeah,
like
trying to embarrass you,
feeling guilty or like.
Bro, there's 15. That article, I went and read the whole shit. It said there's 15 different ones. There was only examples of like 3 or 4.
They're putting little different teams to focus on like fleshing out which ones are gonna be the best. But yeah,
it's like, look, I hate to just literally calling people stupid is too easy to do, right? Like it's too much of like a cop out.
But it's so much.
I don't even know if it's so much that people are stupid. I think that they're just already fucking complacent. They don't even give a fuck. Like you just tell the motherfucker everything, show them all the information all over.
Well, I mean, there's
my son has to get it because he has to go to school. Watch how many motherfucking take their kids to get that fucking vaccine just to put them back in school. Shit gonna be bad. Shit is gonna be bad.
I honestly, man, like I feel like my followers are fucking dope, and I gotta someone asked me today. I made a post about like me not getting the vaccine, and they're like, "All right, why? Why not? Tell me." But they from like a good place. They wanted to know why, like what I thought.
I've been having some.
I wrote a long thing out, and afterwards he was like, "Damn, man." He's like, "Okay, yeah, I get that." Like, it wasn't like an antagonistic thing. He just really didn't know like why I would say something like that when everybody else is saying something different. But when I told him, he's like, "Oh shit, okay, that makes sense." Like, I'm like, all right.
Well, and shout out to the people that follow me. And to be fair, I've weeded out a lot of people who, have shown some different sides or things I don't agree with. It's like right now, I just can't follow you. I can't fuck with your energy, you know?
Yeah, fuck with your energy right now.
Like mine is too valuable right now. Like I'm trying to build and strengthen, and you're just trying to. But I've been having some really intelligent conversations with some people in my DMs, right? Like obviously, I'll post some shit. And like, I try not to post shit that's way, way out there, but like certain shit, it's just like, dude, this is the fact. Like, it's not conspiracy theories. It's conspiracy facts. Right? Like, because yes, they are conspiring, but it is a fact.
Yeah.
When they were saying this shit like 5-6 years ago, all this shit was going to happen, motherfuckers was looking at people like they were crazy. And now the same motherfuckers are saying it's happening now. They just don't care. They're just like, okay. So what?
That's someone was saying the other day. That's what someone was saying the other day. It's like all of a sudden everyone's gonna be fucking sitting in a camp with a chain link fence around there and be like, "How did this happen?" It's like, motherfucker, we've been telling you for a fucking couple of years this shit was happening, but y'all were like, "Put your fucking mask on so we can go to the grocery store."
Right? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, no, motherfucker. You have other countries in Europe, like all these European countries right now. People are showing up by the fucking
tens of thousands, bro.
Yeah, like
They're
6
not
feet
showing
before
you
the
that shit, but there are fucking crazy demonstrations of
I done
like
seen 'em. I done seen
cities
'em.
of people
like
bro.
resisting tyranny, and it's like
because they already fucking know.
they're not going to, they would never just like try to be like, oh nope, it's this, right? It happens over the course of time. Slowly, they just like a beach, waves eroding away a beach, and
But
so
dude, but you see, I mean, with this whole thing, it's such a slippery slope because you see how it goes from like the virtue signaling to like snitching on your neighbor to feeling justified that sick people are getting forcibly quarantined to fucking camps to fucking everyone looking at each other like, how the fuck did we get here? Like
Right.
it's not a far off thing. We're not talking about something that's out of the realm of possibility.
They
like,
are
we're living
already
that shit right now.
Their conversation is every person in the world with this vaccine. Every person. They're already saying
the
no.
money's carrying it.
Like they're not doing animal trials. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. They're not telling you that 100% of high dose test patients have had adverse reactions to the vaccine. 100% of all the high doses. I mean, it's just like, dude, like I know, I will tell you one of my earliest memories is going and getting fucking vaccines when I was a kid. And I remember being like 3 and like my dad was acting funny and I was like, where are we going? And I knew when we got to the building because last time I was there, I ended up leaving crying my fucking eyes out. Right. And with multiple shots. And he's like, look, it's all good. Like, chill. Like, I was like, nah, this is where we get the shots. This is where we get the shots. I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there.
Bro. Like, it.
And like, bro, and I'm telling you, I like definitely got held the fuck down. It was like, I felt betrayed. Right. Like, I don't believe, like, dude, I don't get a flu shot and I don't get sick. And I'm not like a super healthy human.
I had to when I was in the army.
Not at all.
That shit, but not anymore.
I don't remember ever getting a flu shot and ever getting the flu.
It's like both my kids, I just told them I had it. I'm like, yeah, sign off on that one.
But see, and then that's the thing is they're like, oh, well, it's not going to be mandatory, but it's going to be like, oh, if your kid wants to go to school, you got to have it. Oh, you want a driver's license?
Well, no, they are saying it's going to be
mandatory. You mandatory. You want to take out a loan, you got to have it. Like, they'll just make it where you got to fucking have it, Like, they'll let you make a choice, but the choice is either fucking, have power at your fucking house or you get the fucking...
Trump is sending the National Guard in to assist.
Okay, so for that, but that's just logistical, dude. That's not. He's not saying they're going to hold people down and force it. I'm saying there is nothing.
They are saying that actually.
There's no other force that's like that capable of that size to be able to administer something to the. Like, what are they going to do? Take all the IRS agents and send them door to door? I mean, there's just. When it comes to manpower and setting up clinics and shit like that, National Guard is the best fucking.
They've had like heavy.
They have contact tracers. That's a job. People are getting paid for that.
That's fucked.
Bro, they've had fucking heavy equipment stations based at every fucking major sports stadium up and down I-95 for fucking 4 months now.
Yeah.
They've been strategically planning this shit, bro. They're gonna come in full fucking force.
And they're gonna be met with masks. Motherfuckers. Shit's fucking wild.
Dude, it's fucking super dope. I just built a bunch of guns in the last couple of weeks, and I can see from my front gate, I can see the red dumpster at the front from my kitchen window. So if you get any funny ideas, I can smoke you before you even step a foot on my property. It's another 300 yards to my house.
Oh, I was going to say, Oklahoma's an open carry state, isn't it?
Oklahoma, check this out, dude, even better. It's constitutional carry, which means you can carry open or concealed, and you don't even need a fucking permit.
Oh, shit.
I carry concealed everywhere, no permit, bro. Like, you can literally, if you can own a gun, you can stuff it in your waistband and carry it into fucking Walmart, or you can fucking slap it on your hip and carry it into fucking Walmart.
And people in Oklahoma take that shit serious. That is your duty. If some shit jumps off and you got your gun, you need to handle that.
So let me tell you this shit. So my favorite spot, Matt, shout out to fucking Atwoods. That place is like the fucking Tractor Supply for preppers, bro. They got everything there. They sell guns in that motherfucker. It's amazing. But I was just laughing with my homie the other day because I was like, dude, if someone from out of state like didn't know what was up and fucking ran in here and tried to rob this place, fucking the employees carry guns. Every customer carries a gun. There's like 13 motherfuckers ready to shoot you as soon as you pull your fucking pistol out. You know, like
if you willy-nilly
ever rob.
If you willy-nilly try to rob anywhere in the South or the Midwest, you're pretty fucking stupid.
But why is that? Because we got motherfucking guns. You tell me guns don't work. Gun control is the answer. But nobody getting the fucking store getting knocked over out here.
It's not only having guns. It's the other mixture of like being somewhere where no one cares also. And then the other side of the use of those guns is going to happen. Like, it's
like no shit. My grandmother, till the day she died, carried a fucking pistol in her purse. You know, like
the older someone is, the scarier their gun holding is.
Like, you carjack my little old grandma in a Buick, she's gonna fucking put a couple in your chest. You know, that's in Texas. That's what's happening.
Old people with guns, they have nothing else. Like, they're gonna die soon anyway. They're like, I don't know, don't fuck with me, cha cha cha. Like, they'll fuck you up all day.
Damn, our state sucks, huh, man? We don't even got a motherfucking damn, what's that shit called? We don't got shit.
Open carry.
Maryland's got the worst gun laws in the.
No, our gun laws ass. You don't even got self-defense laws here. You can't do shit. If you shoot a motherfucker who's about to shoot you, you're going to fucking.
We have a retreat to your sanctuary law.
Yo, we got castle doctrine. Motherfuckers, what y'all know about castle doctrine? Literally, if someone is robbing me and I wake up and that motherfucker is 100 yards away running up my driveway with the TV, I can shoot that motherfucker in the back over that plasma, bro.
Listen.
I'm good.
In the state of Maryland, you have to go and take a 8-hour class before you buy a pistol. And then you have to fucking, after taking the class, still do the 10-day background check before you can take the pistol home.
Shit, man, I'm just buying strip receivers and ordering the rest of my parts over the internet. I'm building this shit out here. Like,
just build that shit myself.
Yes, sir.
The ghost gun law in Maryland is fucked, bro. There's a fucking ghost gun bill that's fucked, bro. It carries a minimum.
Yeah, I seen that shit. they was doing that shit in DC.
I walked into Atwoods the other day. And they had like a few strip lower receivers. And I was like, fuck, man, these are getting hard to find. I was like, there's only one in the case. I was like, how many you got? He's like, how many you need? I was like, well, that depends on how many you got. And he went back there and he only had 3. I was like, I'll fucking take them all. He's like, oh, you gonna build some guns? I'm like, no, I'm gonna put them in my closet until I feel like building one. You know, that's the important part.
Okay, you got them. They're hard to come across.
Yo.
Shit. Damn.
The other thing that's dope is you can order all the pieces in about an hour. If you know what you're doing, you can take $600 worth of parts and turn it into $1,000 gun.
Yeah.
My man said use an odd job in 007 is cheating.
I was going to say that shit too, man. He's right.
Definitely cheating.
They used to
He's 100% right.
Get the fuck out of here. That's cheating.
You get on your knees and go fast and shit, it'd be fucking done.
Now, here's the thing. Your natural
I can't shoot you anyway, though. I'm horrible right now.
No, but here's the thing. Your natural aim can't hit him, so you have to, and the joystick, you have to stop in that game to aim lower. So you are literally at an advantage every single time. That game, that's cheating.
You can shoot people, but that's like, you know.
Oh man.
Back up, man.
You guys ready for fucking chimichangas and Charizards?
Chimichangas and Charizards.
I hope you guys are ready for this pain.
I'm not hot sauce. I gotta fucking open the Pokemon card so I can have hot sauce on my hands.
No. We're gonna be opening Pokemon cards.
Gloves, motherfucker.
So we're going for a hot sauce challenge.
Let's go.
Fresh Mexican chimichangas or for fire breathing dragons.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fucking great time.
Hold up, here. I'll go grab the hot sauces. I'll give you guys a preview.
I'm super excited. I haven't opened a pack of Pokemon cards since I was probably like 12.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is gonna be a good time, bro. We're gonna fucking go hunting for some fire dragons, some fire Mexican food, smoke.
Hopefully we get some PSA 10s.
We're gonna fucking try, bro.
Bro,
I'm submitting everything.
Bro, let me ask you a question. Do we go to my favorite chimichanga spot, the Los Rancheros, over on Hartford Road, and get them to let us use a space for the filming of it because they can't like have people in for indoor dining?
Do you think they'll let us?
Dude, that guy's my man. I will give him some weed and he will
got flavors over that, man.
I'm gonna put some weed in his face and he'll probably even let us smoke the weed right in the fucking place.
Bro, if that's happening, then that's happening, bro.
I will pay them $200, up to $200 to just like for them to close for the last couple hours of their day. Like, first of all, it's slow. They're not fucking. It's more than they would make in this time anyway.
Bro, I mean, if they're down, I'm down, bro.
He's just gonna have to like. I feel like he's gonna have to get his like mom to not be there, because I feel like if she's there, she's like, no, you're not smoking the devil's lettuce in my fucking bill.
The devil's lettuce.
If it's just him and like a couple of the cool cooks, right? Like
chonging it up with the fucking Charizard cards.
Oh man, there's like a whole little stage. We could put the table up there, like.
So what places do you get these cards at? Because I'm ready to buy a bunch of packs now.
So fucking Amazon, bro. I got that. So listen, so this is what we're going with. We're gonna go with the fucking. I did some mad research the other day. I was hipping the Lord to it earlier. So
Sharp.
We're going with the Evolutions XY pack from 2016, and I'll tell you why. So it's got all the original artworks, but it's a 2016 reprint with some new artworks in it, and the full booster boxes are $120. So you're talking 36 packs for $100.
Okay,
right?
That's pretty good.
But it's got original artwork, the original Charizard.
Yeah, the original. Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's also got 5 Charizards in the whole set. So out of the booster boxes, we're more likely to be able to pull, you know what I'm saying, the shit. And anything we get that's hollow, we're sending that shit in PSA to get rated.
Nice.
So we're going to do a live opening while we're eating the fucking Hot Ones hot sauce, eating fucking chimichanga.
These are the most fucking hot sauces.
Tell you about these hot sauces.
No, I just want to get them out of my face and back in my fridge. Just like this is what's happening here.
Right.
Which one is most hot?
This is the most hot.
It's yellow. I like that color.
So this is the fucking Reaper hot sauce. So this one is supposed to be the most palatable. I use it the most actually, just because it's pretty good. The flavor's good. The nice thing is I got the bomb is not happening. So I skipped that. So technically the bomb would be like right.
Yeah.
But like once we get to the Thor's hammer, shit starts getting fucking hot. And then, dude, once we get to these last two, we're gonna be in pain. It's this monkey sauce, this Pierre de Almas, this shit fucks your soul up.
Is it gonna fuck my butthole up?
Yes. Well, especially because we're gonna stack them. We're gonna be stacking hot sauces all at once, so our buttholes are gonna hurt very badly.
So I guess we should probably cut our chimichangas into about 4 sections, and different hot sauce for each section. Yeah.
I was gonna say or what I was gonna say is we could do each hot sauce on the chimichanga and then cut it into 4. Either way, split it. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Same difference.
Bro, I'm excited, bro. It's gonna be fucking. We're gonna be fucking smoking fire, breathing fire, looking for fire, breathing dragons.
He would definitely let us use the Puffco. I'll bring out some head stash hash for the Puffco.
Should we be playing Pokemon Go at the same time to try and catch a Charizard?
So I was thinking. If it's up to you guys, I kind of was freestyling this earlier. There's no we're gonna have a shit ton of comment. We're gonna be opening booster packs. We're gonna have all the common cards and the energies. Do we figure out how to run a fucking Poke game?
I know how to play a game of Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I know how to play a Pokemon game. I mean, I'll fuck you up.
Do we run the table with like the
Weedles
and the fucking Weedles and the Squirtles and the fucking Charmanders?
Yeah.
Well, it all depends on if you know how to stack your deck up right.
Well, but I'm saying I'm not giving none of your fucking evolutions are going to be in there because those shits are going in the sleeve. We're not playing with those. So now you're fucking playing with the Weedles and the fucking Ponytas.
So
Pidgeotos.
I used to play.
Fuck that.
I would play the game with my cards in my binder. You didn't have to like take them out.
What?
Here comes.
All you have to do is read what they
bringing his
do.
own fucking card.
No, I'm saying like if you
can
have
have it in the sleeve, you can play with it in the sleeve.
it's all just what it says, and like you can just pull out we just pulled out like the energy cards and shit. Like,
So what are we doing? We buying fucking how many booster boxes? We got to figure this out.
So I thought you guys said there was like a store that had it.
Bro, I've been looking for the packs right now are trash. If we're fucking Charizard hunting, you're not gonna fucking like. I was at GameStop earlier. I was at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and Family Dollar. Right?
Okay.
You're talking trash packs, bro. I've been doing the research.
No chance packs.
To make sure we're economically smart while we're also fucking.
I just wish I could go back in time and just buy some packs from when the original ones came out.
Bro, you know how much? Bro, I was telling the Lord this the other day, bro. The original packs, if on the scale, if it doesn't weigh heavy, $1,000. If it weighs heavy, 2 bands.
What is the significance of a heavy weight?
If it weighs heavy, then
is that more holographics?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. These motherfuckers these days.
Bro, and if you get it rated, if you get the pack rated, bro, a rated pack, lightweight, 15, a rated pack, heavyweight, 3 bands. There's
I didn't know
that. A PSA 10 first edition booster box, 36 pack, $90,000.
When the fuck did that happen?
Now, like it's now.
Right now, this is now. Go on eBay and find an American first edition booster box. I guarantee you it's at least $30,000.
Fucking Pokemon cards?
I guarantee it.
Wish I saved them motherfuckers.
I was just saying,
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I thought I sold my cards at a good time because like I remember how angry I got when the Pokemon Gold came out because I was like, fuck you guys, it was impossible to catch them all before. And no. Yeah, and there was this card shop at the corner that was like a scam guy, but he was dumb.
A game genie.
So I sold all my cards to him for $4,000 and $1,000 in store credit for like a bunch of toys that I got from him.
Think if you're that guy, right? See, this is the people that really came up. Think about if you're that guy and like your store went under somewhere in like the mid to late 2000s, and you had the fucking
just a bunch of like
whole bunch of shit in storage and shit like that.
Packs, the boxes, fucking other people's collections.
Damn.
Now that shit's fucking $500,000 if you had the right fucking setup.
I'm saying most of those people that went under though had to sell those things to people.
Bro, but you got to think not all that shit was worth it 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like they kept some of that shit, bro.
I mean, it depends. Yeah, it depends on when
you got a couple boxes that you tucked that you could have sold back then for 3 bands that are going for 30 now. Just like boxes.
I always am tempted to buy shit just because I'm like, if I hold it for a while.
St. Theodore said Pokemon cards and Magic the Gathering selling for the new low.
Yo, bro, I used to go in on Magic. Like I would go on Friday nights and play in a tournament, sometimes an early Saturday morning at the mall. Used to love me. My cousin and I, we would have heated battles on vacation. Like heated Magic card battles.
My brother was a big fan of that game.
Smoking big weed out of pineapple white owls.
Big weed.
Them shits are fucking jumping off the fucking map too.
Bro, Magic the Gathering cards are?
Can I show you something mad nerdy though?
Damn, I'm pretty sure I threw them motherfuckers out too.
Can I show you something mad nerdy right now?
Yeah, please.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Man, some of that shit might be in a box in my mom's
You know what the
house.
best thing is? You know what the best thing is? Are the parents of nerdy kids that like kept everything. Those are where the magic happens.
I got the
can't see that.
Pokemon Red on the iPhone.
What? How come you haven't fucking shared this knowledge with me?
I got the fucking level 38 Charizard on there.
Bro, is it because you knew that I'd get my weight up real quick and then fuck your whole life up?
I figured out the science 2 days ago, bro. You just
Oh.
on Chrome, bro. It's literally like
2 days ago? How long have you been playing these 2 days? 38 Charizard, to my recollection, and Pokemon Red. That would take quite a while.
Do you think
that is a very excellent point, Ella?
I think it's easier or harder to Game Shark something in 2020 or 1999? Let me just ask.
I mean, I had a Game Shark back then.
So you're just saying you're cheating?
No, bro, I didn't. Listen. I started the game. I went and got 99 rare candies and 99 Master Balls, and then I got rid of the cheats.
That's like that. Look, to be fair, that's the equivalent of today buying virtual currency on 2K. Am I right or am I right?
I'm gonna go through the journey, but I'm not.
That's like buying all of the virtual currency on NBA 2K.
Listen, I'm a grown man. I don't have that much time on my hands, so I'm gonna go through the journey. But I want to do it successfully.
99 Master Balls.
99 Master Balls, 99 rare candies. Let's fucking go.
Man, I feel like you don't even.
Look, I'm about to show you.
There's no point to play the game.
There's like 5 Pokemon that you need a Master Ball for, and that's it. Maybe 10. I would say 10.
The whole point of the game
is a single one. Listen, I'm gonna fill the Pokedex all the way up, bro. I already went and traded back for the Farfetch'd. I'm about to go trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, we about to make moves, dog. I've been playing for 6 hours. I got 4 badges.
You sound like a crack addict of Pokemon right now.
Nah, bro, I fucking figured the science.
I mean, dude,
bro, it's mad peaceful in your downtime. Like, if you got some like 20 minutes to kill, just like walking down
just the music.
You know, walking down Route 9.
Go Lavender Town, then you get to that fucking horror town.
I'm about to like do my second workout fucking as a walk where I'm playing Pokemon the whole time.
Bro, I'm telling you, and I'll give you the code for fucking 99 Master Balls and 99 rare candies. And then
please do, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I went max money real quick too. Just
I knew you had more cheats. I was like, once you start cheating, you can't not.
Those are the 3. Those are the only 3. I got 9. I went and got 99 Master Balls.
But then I was like, I might as well have all of the stones just in case of my EV.
No, but I can buy. No. When I get to the Pokemart, I can buy all the stones because I got $999,999, and every time I beat somebody, I get money. So I'm gonna stay at max money once I get max money. But the codes glitched the game. So I did it all at the very beginning, and then I deleted the codes. Once I had my 99 Master Balls, my 99 rare candies, and my fucking full money, I was like, all right, cool. Now I can leave Professor Oak's house with my Charmander and go smoke shit.
Plus, that really makes the first 2 badges much easier when you're starting with the fire.
Bro, I'm saying like, yeah, starting with because I wanted
only a real G starts with Charmander, but it doesn't matter if you start with anything with your game plan.
I wanted Charizard because we're Charizard hunting this weekend, so I had to fucking get his spirits in. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna get Charmander. So I'm like, bro, it's gonna be mad hard. I'm about to just do the science. So that way it's peaceful. I don't need more stress in my life, bro. I'm a grown man looking for nostalgic peace.
The game was already peaceful.
Bro, it's way more peaceful when you have max money, 99 Master Balls, and fucking 99 rare candies.
Bro.
It's not a game.
As soon as you get the second badge, and they're like, "Oh, now Pokemon up to level 30 will fully obey you." It's like, all right,
you might as well just watch.
Say less.
You might as well just have a perfect walkthrough video. You might as well just watch that. Just watch a perfect walkthrough video and hold the controller.
Why? That's not as fun as fucking. Bro, I literally got a magic like I got the
I walk in between battles.
Listen, this is gonna make Noah so mad. You ready for this?
Yes.
I went and got the old rod, right? And the old rod, all you can get is the fucking Magikarp.
I know.
Right? That's all you can get.
I'm aware of the old rod.
So I got the old rod. I immediately walked outside and I caught me the Magikarp, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I evolved it into a Gyarados within fucking 3 seconds.
You didn't have to splash anybody, huh?
Yeah.
No, bro, I got a Gyarados. And then the next fucking gym is the water gym where you get fucking Bubble Beam. And then like one fucking town after that, you get Ice Beam, bro. My Gyarados is fucking fire.
Yo, ice attacks are the shit, no question.
I mean, psychic are the best usually, but
I got an Alakazam, bro. What are you talking about?
I would always keep him as Kadabra for a long ass time.
Bro, I had him as Kadabra for a brick, dog. But as soon as I
could play for 2 days.
I was gonna say, you said you did all this in like 14 minutes. Or
bro,
whatever.
you catch a Kadabra in the fucking first town.
Like an Abra? Where do you catch an Abra?
Or, I mean, an Abra. In the second.
Oh, yeah, you do catch him in the first
It's
town.
right after you play the second gym leader.
As soon as you get through the first forest, you find an Abra in the next set of grass.
They teleport so fast, they're hard to catch.
I had Master Balls.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Bro.
I play the game. Like I'm going through the.
You're not playing the game.
Listen, hold on. There are people that are born. There are people that are born, and then you have like The Rock, and then you have LeBron James and Michael Jordan. These people can do these things. Well, my Ash is the fucking Michael Jordan of Pokemon Red. All right, just accept.
He's the Michael Jordan of Pokemon trainers.
Bullshit.
Fucking Tom Brady.
You are playing as Gary right now.
No, bro, Gary gets his ass smoked. Gary is 0 for 4. 0 for fucking 4, dog.
No, you're playing as Gary. You're just an asshole. Getting everything funneled in by your rich ass grandpa that does all the science.
Everybody from Team Rocket with the fucking urgency. Like I'm in there, I'm out of there. Clean sweep, crime scene over with. Like, what are you talking about? I just got the Scythe Scope last night. I haven't played it today. I'm about to go back to the fucking tower with the ghost, and I'm about to go save fucking Marowak, bro. What are you talking about? I got a Master Ball, bro. I'm catching Marowak, no question. You know what? I'm gonna download this game, and I'm gonna record my playthrough. I'm gonna do it with a Charmander, no bullshit, and I won't get Flash, and I'll beat Zubat Cave without Flash, and watch. I'll show you how fast I get through that. I almost went through Zubat Cave without Flash just because I wanted to save time because I'm trying to see how quick I can do it walking through it. But like, I was like, you know what? I got the map, so that's kind of still like extra cheating. So I'm gonna go back and get Flash.
Bro, I used to
hate. I don't even know what you're doing playing this game right now.
It's fucking fun, bro.
I used to hate starting as Bulbasaur because he was such a bitch when you got to the fire boss. Like, dude, like any fire attack would just crush you.
Yeah, but by then you should have a bunch of Pokemon that should be able to help you.
I got Jolteon last night. You know, went and got my Eevee out the back door and then fucking evolved it because, you know, with max money, you can buy the stone of your choice. Of course, we're going Jolteon, the favorite, you know.
Jolteon, I would agree, is probably the best.
Yeah, I mean, that was a
Let me ask you.
I drew that one the most.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee?
It depends on how I'm feeling. This game right here, I'm going Hitmonchan.
That's my guy. I'm definitely more of a Hitmonchan guy. That ice and fire punch.
I've had Hitmonlee moments in my life, though. I've absolutely had Hitmonlee moments in my life.
For me, it's always a really big problem because, like, I like Hitmonlee more because I liked Bruce Lee more than Jackie Chan. As a fan of like old school kung fu movies, I just like the more realistic ones. But in the game,
you're not giving Drunken Master enough credit.
No, I love Jackie Chan too, but
I know Bruce Lee's the GOAT. I'm not even gonna try.
It's special, but like in the game, for sure, it's gonna be Hitmonchan all day. It was just a better character.
Fire punch, bro.
It fucking killed shit. Fuck shit up.
Yeah, Vaporeon was garbage.
It also that was for girl players.
That was definitely for girl players.
I mean, I can't. You're not supposed to say that these days, but it was.
I mean, look, it's the same as iPod Mini was for girls.
Yeah, because like if you were a dude that was like on the go, like a skateboarder would get the shuffle.
Yeah, I lived with a shuffle. I could find my shuffle within minutes down here tonight.
I don't think that's true.
Bet money, because I will show up to the shop tomorrow with my shuffle. I'll send you a picture tonight.
It changed to tomorrow.
I'll send you a picture tonight.
I could have it tomorrow.
Not within minutes. Well, yeah, but I would show it to you in person as well so that you could listen, because I definitely still have the charger in here too.
I believe you, man. I was just fucking with you.
No, the shuffle is the shit. It was an excellent invention by Steve Jobs.
Did that clip? I liked the original one. I liked the one that actually, the second one that people hated.
You liked the long one, didn't you?
The no buttons.
Oh man,
dumb bitch.
No, I hated that one.
Because if you were a G about it, you got to know that playlist so well that every time you changed it, you know exactly the playlist. So my skate playlist was set. Like I knew what I was getting into. I knew how I was gonna skate based on that setup.
No question. But I lived on shuffle. I didn't play it straight through. It was a shuffle. I had to shuffle it.
It was automatically shuffled. That was why it was called the shuffle.
On the later generation, you could set it going straight and it's shuffling. There's a little slide.
Hey. Every day I'm shuffling. That's all I gotta say. Fuck your straight bullshit.
Who's that behind you? On that side? No, probably the other. No, other side. The red hexagon.
Oh. The one chip challenge? Another hot thing.
Hockey chips.
The Pacao one chip challenge. This thing, it's a fun challenge. It's hot. We're gonna be in a lot more pain with these like honestly, the hot sauce is the last two. Fucking hurt.
I hope somebody doesn't miss an opportunity to say he needs some milk.
Hey Noah.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Would it be really unfair if I use the fact that I've got the almost $1 million to just buy all the coins at the casino to buy Polygon?
I mean, at this point, you might as well. You just want to get everything.
I think that's the game plan. I think I'm going to get Slither right after that.
You're just Jeff Bezosing your way through the world.
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. I mean, why not?
Do you?
Fuck yeah, bro. I mean,
what? He's almost, he might even say you're trumping your way through it.
I just didn't want to say it.
It's like the Grand Adventures, that fucking old book. You know what I'm saying. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I remember how stressful it was when you had to come up on all that shit and put in the hours, bro. I love the fucking Game Shark. When I got that thing, oh man.
Bro, I
swim up and down the coast.
Why are you guys talking about stress with that game? There's no stress in that game.
In 8th grade, bro, I took my Game Shark book and I fucking made it my first stash book. So like it sat in the middle of my backpack, or like I took the book stack and stuck it right into the locker in the Game Shark book, because it was like so thick and tall, like you could fit rolled joints in it so perfectly. And I really remember taking like a fucking razor blade, like a box cutter, and just chopping out the chunk of codes from fucking 1997.
Okay, so I'm all for cheat codes in games, but like to say that Pokemon without cheat codes is stressful by any means is insane. It was like the most chill game.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
Until that Elite Four bullshit. Like throw in Gary again.
Oh man, now I gotta go walk through this grass for 45 minutes fighting Pidgeys to level up before I can be good enough, because I got fainted the last 3 times I went to the gym, and I don't got enough money at the the Pokemart to get.
That's how I learned economics, bro.
You just don't appreciate Nurse Joy enough.
Like I should
appreciate Nurse Joy more.
I spent too much time in the casino.
Bro, yeah, like, bro, that's what I was there, like, trying to play the fucking machines before I went into the, like, I'm at the end. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in the rocket layer about to fight the boss and fucking get the slice scope. Like,
he's a cool looking boss.
So like, I was at the casino, and I'm like, bro, why am I doing this? I can just go fucking stand there at the counter and press A a bunch of times until I get enough coins to go buy the polygon and then do it again for the slicer when I'm bored. This is fucking nonsense. Why am I at the machine?
You know, rare candy. Some of the
one question.
Yo,
what happens?
I'm gonna tell you.
Safari Zone.
So, a perfect question. You're a genius because I was just about to cut you off and say before you ask the question, there's one more fucking code I'm gonna put in midway through.
I knew it. You
unlimited
son of a
time
bitch.
and balls in Safari Zone.
Fucking knew it was coming.
Unlimited time and
one more time. And then.
So I'm just gonna sit there and just like and just throw them bitches. Let's fucking go, dog. I want everything.
And then I forgot that there wasn't another Game Boy that you had to have certain trade ones. So like I have a code that's gonna have it, so I have a second Game Boy. So I get the trades to get all the Pokemon you can't get in the original version.
No.
Obviously.
It's on Chrome. You just open another tab and start a new emulator with Blue, and you trade yourself the fucking Pokemon.
Do you have to go through the entire game, or do you just have some
secret
code for that too?
If you wanted to do it that way, yeah, you gotta fucking go through the game. But it's because the emulator.
Oh, there's probably just something we can just pick out of a list of Pokemon now and just drop it right in your game, huh?
Right, but you gotta think they're linked. So it's like I could start Blue with my finishing squad from Red.
Yo, the best thing was when they came out with like the Fire Red and the fucking Forest Green or whatever it was.
Leaf Green, that
one, yeah. And it came with the like the Wi-Fi like the wireless adapter. Yo, I used to play in class with this dude Brent, and the teacher like split us up. She's like, "Are you guys fucking playing Pokemon?" We're like, yeah. She like split us up, and we were still playing across the room. She had no clue.
Fuck yeah, bro. The gas.
That's awesome.
I lived with Pokemon under my fucking desk on my fucking Game Boy. Every Game Boy.
The gas, bro.
Game Boy was the only like system I had until I was like, probably like 13.
I had
not a video game friendly house.
I had an N64. That was my thing.
My grandma offered me original Nintendo one time, and my dad said no, I couldn't have it. Do you know what it's like as like a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old to like be offered an original Nintendo and then watching your dad say no? It's horrible.
I mean,
sounds terrible.
That's rough. That's like
video games were not like. I mean, I'm grateful for it because I would have literally just spent every minute in front of the fucking TV playing video games.
I don't think so. Not in the time when we were young. I don't know.
Any time that I would have been skateboarding would have been video games at that time. From like 11 to like 13, but like 13 is when.
Man. No, because Tony Hawk inspired me to do more skateboarding. Like I would watch it and be like, I'm gonna learn a new trick today, and it would help me learn tricks. Like I'd see the video after like beating one character's story mode, because I would do that like in the middle of the night, and then I'd wake up just ready to go. It's like, fuck yeah! Like I don't know. I think it depends on who you are, but I don't think you would have been lost in games as much as you think at that time. Like they were fun, but they were short bursts.
I was only like allowed to like be on video games like if I was like at the homies or fucking like they let me get on computer games. So like when I was like 12, I played a lot of Diablo 2.
That's when games started becoming more of an addiction, especially computer version ones. Those are the only ones
I would go skateboard all day, and then like at night I'd be playing fucking Diablo 2.
So you were able to handle gaming and skateboarding? But
that was only because in those key earlier years of skateboarding at like 11 to 13, I wasn't allowed to I didn't have any video games in my house. So Yeah, you got to get the fuck out of the house. Or if I wasn't out of the house, I had to like be working and like doing chores and shit, like fucking dusting shit. I'm not doing that. I'm skateboard or stay home and do chores. I'm going skateboarding, you know?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I skateboarded so much. It was just life. Skateboarding was life.
Yeah, skateboarding is still life.
Man, it hurts more though.
Yeah, I'm excited to set up my new skateboard. I haven't set up a board in a while.
It's fun to set up a board though, isn't it?
Oh, you went and got a girl. You were just fucking saying you don't fucking like girl decks.
No, Noah gave it to me. It was a gift.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. Girl and chocolate are my favorite skateboards.
This will be the first girl I've had in probably 15 years.
Bro, so I mean, I'm
16?
fucking trash, but I left my fucking skate, my deck and shit at the shop. So we can go fucking skate whenever you guys want. I'm probably the worst out of the three of us, but I'm all about it.
We need to go up to Hamden.
Oh, why do we need to go to a skate park?
Yeah, no. Let's go to the fucking.
The ground is trash out back.
Let's go to the basketball court next to the shop.
Yeah, at the school. I was gonna say the
I
basketball.
want to like skate some shit. I don't want to like just do some flat ground shit.
What are you expecting to do? Like, we're all rusty. What are you're gonna get to the skate park and what?
I mean, I can still skate I can still skate a ledge.
I can skate a ledge as long as it's not too fucking much. Like I'm not trying to do like a fucking 8-step.
I can fucking maneuver around. The essence of skateboarding is in turning.
Like
That's a Mark Gonzalez quote.
A 3-4 step ledge or fucking set, like I'm all right with.
Yeah, I mean,
I can backside down 3 steps right now.
I'm at the end of my like healing of my broken collarbone from skateboarding. It's a
soft subject.
I'm not trying to do any fucking Tony Rock shit.
Nobody's trying to be Tony Hawk. I mean, I just would like to be in a place where I can like flow around, you know?
I get
that. Vibe off the energy of other skateboarders. And like,
also, is there a better skate park to go to then? Because that one sucks. Hamden sucks.
Hamden's fun to fuck around at. I mean, we could go to Lansdowne.
No. The park is fine. The vibe of Hamden's.
There's a lot of douches in Hamden, yeah. So, Dundalk North, as I like to call it.
Yeah. There must be somewhere better.
Well, yeah. There's plenty of places. We should go to Laurel. Laurel's a dope park.
That sounds great. Let's go there.
Have you ever been there, Kron?
I've not been to Laurel.
Oh, Laurel Park's great. I feel like I could actually do some cool shit at Laurel. And this board is like big enough to where I'll feel comfortable. I mean, it's a little big.
That's why boards got bigger, is because people do fucking crazy shit now.
At 32, I need to know I got a board big enough. Like a 775 is breaking my ankles, bro. Like my ankles are breaking on everything. I'm breaking the board. I'm a grown man. I
prefer the slow flip of the bigger boards now, actually. Because like back in the day, I would have never rode a board that was over 775. I was like 7.5, 7.75. Like your fucking Sean Malto board that's at the shop. Your little mini skateboard now. Like I used to.
That was tiny, bro. That's how I used to skate too. That's why I was like, fuck it, I'll get it. Because I got that joint for a raffle for the fucking Strange Love Dunks, like to get extra tickets into the raffle. So I was like, I'm gonna get a complete out of, you know what I'm saying, getting my extra tickets so I can skate. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get something that I'm used to, jumping back on it. Like I haven't skated in fucking a decade at least, if not more. Like I'm gonna skate something I'm more used to. But like, yeah, bro, getting on that shit, I was like, damn, this thing is fucking tiny now, bro.
Yeah, it's also, I also feel like they just feel differently sized now. Because when my hand used to be the size I like to ride in. When I see the sizes now, my hand fits like the 8s the same way. I don't know. It feels different. I feel like the sizing changed somewhat.
Maybe your hands grew.
No, that definitely is not the case.
If they grew a slow amount over a long period of time, you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, I would. I fuck with my dick like every day. And I would notice if my dick felt smaller in my hand, for for sure.
Well, maybe your dick is growing too.
Well, if that's the case, that's not how it works. Like your ears and shit keep growing, but not your dick.
Everything does.
No, not everything does.
Look at Peyton Manning's head throughout his career.
Well, that's special. He's special. He's a.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
21st.
No, we need those, please. I need those.
I told you just gotta send me messages of what you need.
What's your Instagram? I'm gonna start sending you fucking so many messages your head'll spin.
Do you use Instagram?
I have it for my niece and the same reason I have a Facebook.
Tell me that stuff another time, and I'll fucking send you so many messages your head'll spin, and I'll fucking prioritize.
It's laughing gas.
Like whippets.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, laughing gas.
Sure, like it's like that's not what whippets are.
And they're not Novocaine.
Oh yes, whippets. All right, well, I'm about ready to shut it down.
Yeah.
I love you guys. It's been I feel like we're averaging a good 9 o'clock to end at 11 o'clock.
For sure.
Noah, thank you as always. Hanging out to the last round. Appreciate it. Kron,
Yep.
I'll see you upstairs.
Hell yeah. Fucking get ready for tomorrow.
Yep. Peace.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Hell yeah. Next Wednesday, Hump Day Hash Out.
Oh yeah.
First episode of Let's Talk About It visuals dropping soon. Fucking Charizards and Chimichangas. The Sunday Cypher's upcoming very shortly. We're filming another episode. We're gonna have fucking 3 in the clip before the first one drops. So expect a lot of fucking content coming out back to back to back to back.
Anyone who loves watching grown men in pain, be there for
Grown
Charizards.
white men in pain.
Yeah, grown white cis males in pain.
Yeah.
If you're
Looking for fucking fire-breathing dragons. It's gonna be
Somehow we need to market that to the feminist movement and get a very large viewing.
It helps.
We'll make sure to get the tips going live on the YouTube.
I'll like put extra hot sauce for fucking $50. Let's go.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's fucking go, bro.
It is the last one is the last dab, so we can just
Oh man, we need to get
chunk that bitch on.
we need to get you one of those the mouthpiece so that we don't have to put our mouth on anything and you
Don't
know.
be a bitch about it.
Yeah,
Just get ready to die. It's gonna suck regardless.
for sure. But
Just don't
I
touch
can
your
mitigate
eyes.
suckiness.
taking a dab
Or
after
dick.
hot sauce.
Don't touch your eyes.
Or
all
dick.
Oh yeah, dick's the worst.
The worst.
Our shit lingers for like 2 hours. All right.
It's the worst. All right, cool. See ya.